So I wanted to talk about FanFest China. MEONI made a video about it. The pictures of new ultimate, cosmic exploration, field content. This is amazing. I would love to watch this, so let's watch it.
Hello, MEONI here. I thought I'd do a quick video on this because I thought it was really interesting and I've not seen this talked about anywhere else.
Yeah, why
this is actually
about
from the Chinese FanFest 2024, which is currently going on. Quite a lot of interesting information is coming out of there already. I'm on the Final Fantasy XIV Live Door Japan blog entry that we've used before, link in the description, full credit to them. They've basically made it really easy for people like myself to have a look at this and sort of look on in awe at all of the things coming in our expansion. First of all then, I thought it'd be interesting to look at how they've displayed this information then. So this is what the FanFest in China looked like. They had full demonstrations of the final days, for example.
Wow.
And we've got an Amarot area as well. These are tweets from people on X. Obviously, you can click on the individual links from the link in the description to go look at these and support them. But how cool are some of these demonstrations?
Oh my god, it's awesome!
So cool. I love the
They have a
on the
moon bunny?
there. That is so good. And then there's Hildebrand's look.
What?
And the poo-poo.
Yes, and the poo-poo. They even have a poo-poo.
That a full-size Vitro was made. That's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy.
Click on
all sorts of bits and pieces. They also talk on this page.
Okay, we'll look at it after. We'll click on the pics after.
About how basically one
It's so tiny.
of the panels, the dev panels, was all about character and item creation, accessory creation, and placement of NPCs. They showed off some really good examples of this. That's what they're talking about here. This is not actually going to be Magni in the future going and petting a sheep, but they're talking about how they had to decide on various things, what the place looked like, the placement of these things, the texture qualities, the character design, things like that. So typical to what we would find in any other FanFest. Here we go. Here's materials, talking about all of the individual materials, the choices of food, cultural references. That goes into clothing, into item placements, all sorts of things, as you can see, from everything from the storyline to also the raid tiers as well, down to the smallest details on like lipstick that Gaia uses. I think that might be the first time we've ever seen Gaia's lipstick in like up close and personal high fidelity. How cool is that?
Wow.
And there's obviously Reens as well, and then the cookies. Yeah, so it's quite a fascinating thing.
That is interesting. Yeah, like it's hard. It kind of boggles the mind when you start to think about all this teeny tiny little details that they have to figure out how it's supposed to look.
Not the reason
that you just don't even think about for another second, you know.
Why I wanted to make this video, because there's some really interesting news. But first,
this is so much information.
Just quickly show you the rest of this. Yeah,
oh my god,
pretty cool, isn't it?
I can't process it that fast.
Bat, we've actually got the name for the new field instance added in the 7.x series. This is something I'm really looking forward to personally. Ooh. So we knew this was going to be on an island, right? It was already talked about in the game. At least this is how it translates. It could be changed for our version, but at least in the Chinese version, it translates to Crescent Isle Mirage Island. It says, there will also be a special growth element for everyone to conquer. So very
Crescent Isle, Mirage Island. But these are this is a picture from Bajia. And what is this, a pic from the new one? I can't tell. Crescent Isle, Mirage Island. Special growth element. What does that mean? The Island of Mirages. It sounds to me more like Eureka, right? Like Eureka, comma, the Forbidden Land. Does that mean there's gonna be 4 zones like Eureka? That's kind of wild speculation, probably not. But.
Very similar to Bojia and Eureka, that style of stuff. Occult Crescent. Interesting. That's the first time we've seen that. And if you're wondering what this particular text says, I will use my Google app to just quickly translate this for you.
What is that?
It says, even the most fearless sailors warn against going near the Devil's Triangle. There you can see an island rich in nature, but you can never reach it. Once you see it, there's no turning back. Is
The Devil's Triangle. What do they grow on there? The Devil's Lettuce. Oh, so I guess it's supposed to be like the Bermuda Triangle, which is kind of neat.
this island
No one can ever reach it, but once you've seen it, there's no turning back. That's neat.
a mirage or an unknown
It's good. It's like
adventure?
Eureka.
Ah, well, there you go, you see. So that gives you a bit of an idea of what we're talking about here. So that's cool.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Out here. So that's cool.
When they say there's no turning back, does this mean that it's going to be so grindy that once you arrive, you never can leave because it's going to take you so long to get all the you need that once you arrive, it's no returning.
Ah, well, there you go, you see.
No one will ever see you again.
So that gives you a bit of an idea of what we're talking about here. So that's cool. Also, it
That's
seems
awesome.
have the first ever
Did they show any pictures of that? I guess they did.
screenshot in-game of what we are to expect from Future's Rewritten Ultimate. The next Ultimate coming in 7.11. This then is the image they gave us.
Yes.
It's a bit obviously low resolution, but as you can see, there's a certain resemblance to a certain boss. So once, you know, much like any of the other Ultimate.
That was my... wasn't my favorite. Kind of. It was close. It was like top 3 for sure.
They usually go.
I love
not
that boss.
just that particular, you know, boss that you think it is. It's probably bosses from that tier or that series of raids. So
Cool.
yeah, we got Dad Cred here in all of his glory, ready
Cred.
to absolutely annihilate us. So I can't wait to see what that's like. I can't wait to watch people progress that. And hopefully in the far future, I can get my static to the point where we can give that one a go as well. So far, it's looking good. But yes, how
I
cool
would
does that
probably
look?
do that way later on.
Oh my god, that's going to be so cool. And then also, finally, for big bits of information, at least for today, the biggest thing is we've actually got pictures, the first ever artwork released, at least for the first time I've seen, for cosmic exploration. So a lot of people have wondered what on earth cosmic exploration is. And quite honestly, I don't think anybody has a real answer for that. But as you can see, it really does look like a colony settlement from one of those RTS games. So this is official art of what cosmic exploration looks like. There seems to be some kind of gate there or portal, some kind of, what is this, a monorail? Do you think this is a monorail? It's like
It's a zip
platforms
line.
here on some kind of weird lunar surface on an alien world or another moon. We've got hangars or barracks here. Supplies. It really does look like we're playing a completely different game with this artwork. It's just like,
yeah.
looking at this, I think I've got more questions than I had before.
They said that it would be for crafters and gatherers, and that you would be going to other planets. Are you gonna terraform it, maybe? Because that's kind of what it reminds me of. But damn, like, you got to work quick. If you just showed up and built all this, there's a tower you built. You built this, like, electricity ball things.
Or with cosmic exploration.
What is this for? What are the...
And then there's the...
Is that only for crafters and gatherers? Do y'all know? Space calories. I think maybe it's going to be more like Ishgard restoration.
other image they showed, so they only
Yeah,
showed
moon
2
restoration,
images
like something like
of
that.
another world,
What is
basically. So that
this?
was one example, and then this is an example of another. I cannot
Wow, it's like No Man's Sky.
believe how just bizarre anime. It looks like something from No Man's Sky. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my god! That's what I said. MEONI. Oh my lord.
with the bright
Insane.
neon colors. If places are really gonna look like this,
Pre-watched.
it kind of looks like Cocoon as well.
If I pre-watched it, then why would I say something that he's about to say, which would show that it looked like I pre-watched? That wouldn't make any sense. if I pre-watched it, then wouldn't I want to hide the fact that I pre-watched it by not saying something so obvious? That doesn't. What's the reasoning for me doing that? Oh, me and Meoni share a brain cell. Everybody, we both to throw you off. That's cool.
Well, actually, interesting. We're going to be exploring some very interesting places. This content could be a lot bigger than I thought it would be. In terms of lifestyle content, what does that mean? What does cosmic exploration mean? I thought it was going to be something, you know, gatherer, crafter, or the sort of that kind of side.
It looks like a forbidden snack, doesn't it? It looks like a dango that you can just take a bite out of it. Maybe that's what we're there to do. We can just travel to the different planets and see what's edible. Optic Funnies, thank you for the 3-month resub. I appreciate that a lot. Danielle, thank you for the 5-month resub. Thanks.
Side of things.
We are going to bang some space hoes. Why would you think that? What about this image makes you think that? Do you think you're going to be a Captain Kirk? Do you think this looks like a TOS Star Trek set? I mean, it kind of does.
I mean, it still could be.
It's very technicolor.
Just the concept of this image. You know, you've got those rolling mountains in the background, a pink sky. Is this where we start to see the art team just go yes to everything? All of the inhibitions that prevented them from putting like crazy looking things in every place of new zones. Maybe these zones are like Yoshi P going, yes, design what you want. It can be as wild and fantastic as you can imagine.
Maybe,
like
yeah.
the hexagonal, like crystal floor here. It's just
yeah, I didn't notice that at first. That's a good call. It's like see the hexagonals on the floor? It's almost scaly. Is that a chasm underneath? Is that mountains in the distance? Zepla gave me flashbacks to Annie trying to make dango from the FFXIV cookbook. Spoiler alert, it was not edible.
Mind blowing, isn't it? So yeah, that gives you 2 examples of what we could see in cosmic exploration. As to what the content actually is, I don't know. You got any guesses? Because I have.
Do y'all have any guesses?
No idea.
What do you think?
But I am looking at these 2 images and going, wow. Whatever it is, I want more of it.
They're both so different. One of these. Wait, are you going to turn one into the other? Like you show up and it looks like the first one, but then you fuck around a little bit and it becomes like that. And it gets all moldy. You bring life to it. Yeah. It's like a...
Another small tidbit of information then, because that's the main news that we got out of this done so far. Biscuit Maker, so the attack that Black Cat uses in M1 and M1S in Arcadion, actually comes from the stomping that cats make. Apparently this spurred a huge thing on X, or Twitter as I'm going to keep calling it, where they were showing cats stomping around. So if you want to go and look at some adorable cats stomping around in relation to Biscuit Maker, you know, the cat stomps. You're welcome. Go look at that in this thread. It's who can say no to a stompy cat though? Adorable.
Play the stompy cat.
And additionally, why not? Let's show off some of the cosplay that have been posted here. Again, there's links to the official live stream as well if you can get Billy
didn't play any video, just play the video
to work. I couldn't, but people came in their favorite characters designs and it was incredible. The cosplay stuff is always amazing at FanFest. It just makes me want to go back to ours. Look at the Sid, that's sick. That's so good. Meryl
oh my god,
there.
It's too fast.
Amazing. Aaron.
Ooh, Aaronville
Bill.
looking good. Whoa. Really solid.
Etion. Oh, so good.
There's so many.
Look at the Amon. That is really, really nice, isn't it?
That's terrifying.
Wow. That is so cool. But yeah, there's lots of talented people. But yeah, FanFest China is currently happening. There's still
Or
Lots
should
of
be.
information to come out, and obviously we're waiting on translated interviews and things like that because there's going to be a lot of media presence
Man,
there.
cosplayers are so cool. Look how cool that is. Look at that Golbez cosplay, man.
Wow, look at that. That's
yes.
incredible. That gold bears. But yeah, so
It's
far we've already
insane.
got tidbits of information that we didn't expect to see. So more on the way when we get it, basically. And obviously big thanks to Live Door Japan for posting this stuff in a manner that is easily digestible. Go give them some love.
Okay.
And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. I'm excited for cosmic exploration more than anything now. Oh my god, it looks so good.
Well, that was a ton of information. I need to check the other site. But thanks to MEONI for the overview of this. I don't know if I'm super excited about cosmic exploration yet, even though I'm excited to see the new locales. If it's going to involve a shitload of crafting, then I probably won't do it that much. Because for me, I'm not really a crafting focused player. I did do Ishgard Restoration a bit just to level crafters, but I don't really do crafting just like outside of leveling them up to get them to a point where I could repair my own gear. That's kind of my main goal with crafting. I do like gathering, however, so if the gathering part is fun, then this could be an enjoyable thing for me to do. I much prefer gathering, personally. I think just because I don't like sitting still. So that's why it's hard for me to just sit there and do crafting in one spot that I can't. I really prefer to just go around. And gathering is one of the ways that you can explore the world of FF14. So for me, the jury is still out on the cosmic exploration, even though initial screenshots are pretty hype.
One example, and then
The ultimate is the most exciting thing here for me. Ultimate, we know. I want to believe that it's going to be more like DSR. I want to believe that because it's futures rewritten, meaning we're going to have another like, what if this happened instead type thing, which is more like how they handle DSR, which could be more fun. But of course, then it comes down to how will the actual mechanics be designed. Do we know yet who is going to be designing this ultimate? I don't know if that information has been released yet, but that's something I'd really want to know. And I wanted to check. I wanted to look at some of this stuff that, oh gosh. Wow. Wow. That is so freaking cool. That is so cool. I wanted to see some of these pictures on the big screen. Yes. Wow, they even have a Sin Eater next to it. Oh my god. Insane. Insane. Let's check a bunny. Lots of love for Shat, but look at the little Walter. Little guy on the moon. Poo-Poo's the Virtra. Wow! It's huge! This is an enormous display. Oh my gosh. Okay. Cool. This is spectacular. Really. It's like life size. Wow. Wow. They had the screen behind. This is stunning. Look how beautiful this is. What is this? Chinese version, 10th anniversary FanFest, Sarian Magic University Classroom. Oh my god! Is he gonna teach me how souls work? Because I think I need a reminder. Can I ask him about regulators? Can I ask about that? We'll be there all day. Okay, but where is the kitty cats? I don't see it here, but... He said I could go find the kitty cats, but I don't know where the link is. How do I get to the kitty cat video? This is what I wanted. Let me try to find it. This is absolutely a priority. This is a priority. I need to find this right now. This is actually the most important thing. Biscuit Maker. Fumi. I'm not gonna be able to find. I can't find it. Crap. Oh well. I can't find it. Do I recall China is an expansion or two behind everyone else? Are they? No way. China's an Endwalker? Behind. About 6 months behind. Wow, okay.